This is my dad in 2020. The picture of health. This is my dad in June of 2022. Sadly, this will one day be all of our loved ones and ourselves. But it can be put off for a long time if we receive the medical treatment we need. During the last 2 years of my dad's life, he had been attended to by paramedics at least 7 times. Every time they came to his medical aid, they needed critical information, like what medications he was on, what medical conditions he had, whether or not he had implanted devices like pacemakers, if he had any allergies, who his emergency contacts were, medical surrogates, was he DNR? All of this information and more were critical to his care. The problem is that my dad wasn't always in the condition to be able to answer these questions. EMTs, nurses, and doctors are heroes, but in a crisis situation, you or your loved one are going to get what I call average care. The word average is not about the quality of care, and not meant to disparage those medical heroes. What I mean is that in a crisis situation, if these heroes do not know your specific needs, then they're forced to resort to giving you the care that the average person needs to survive. This can lead to receiving medications you're allergic to, getting medical scans that can be impacted by implanted devices, etc. What medical professionals don't know about you or a loved one can lead to complications, or worse, in spite of kind, loving, and heroic professional care. Medical alert bands are great, but they give very limited information that may be no more than the name of a condition like diabetes or an allergy, and not much else. This may save your life, but there's a very high probability that what's causing your need for medical attention may be much more in-depth than just what's listed on the band, and may not even have anything to do with what's on your band. I am proud to present the My Alert Band Medical Alert Band. This band uses QR technology to store as much information as you choose for it to hold, up to your entire medical history. With a simple scan of our band, a medical professional may have access to all of the information they may need to save the life of you or someone you love, including blood type, allergies, pre-existing conditions, implants and devices, past procedures, vaccinations and immunizations, emergency contacts, medical surrogates, insurance information, your doctors, advance directives, living will, organ donor information, and whatever other information you want to include. As your medical history changes, you can update your band simply at any time. One of the most important facets of medical care is what's called continuity of care. What this means is that during the course of treatment, a person is often handed off one or more times to someone else who continues to provide care. It's one thing for an EMT or paramedic to have all your vital information, but when they deliver someone to the emergency room, those medical professionals need that information and more. With the My Alert Band, that information is with you and easily accessible, allowing for a higher level of continuity of care. So who does the My Alert Band benefit? First, it benefits the wearer, who will have some peace of mind that in a crisis situation, whether it's a peanut allergy, diabetic ketoacidosis, a coronary event, unconsciousness, or any other medical event, that whoever comes to their aid will be able to know who they are, what they need, and if necessary, who to contact. Second, it benefits EMTs, paramedics, nurses, and doctors, who can have quicker access to your information and be able to provide you quicker and better care. Third, it benefits your loved ones, who can have the same peace of mind you have, and also can be contacted more quickly if needed. Fourth, it benefits hospitals and blood banks. If you've ever watched a medical show on TV, you will have seen that when they need blood, they always ask for O negative and have to run blood type tests. O negative blood is very rare because it's a substitute for all blood types, and it's always in short supply. With the My Alert Band, your blood type can be listed, and you can be given the type you need instead of depleting supplies that can be saved for someone else who needs them. Fifth, nursing care and assisted living facilities who have lots of staff and lots of patients and can have quick access to what their patients need more quickly and efficiently. The My Alert Band can also be a benefit to a wearer at a routine doctor visit. Everyone knows how cumbersome patient paperwork is. A doctor's office can scan a band and save the file as a PDF, or send it to a printer in a form far more legible than most people's handwriting. The MyAlert Band is cost-effective. Service is perpetual, and as your medical history changes, you don't need to replace your band. You can update it for a small fee. If the band is lost or damaged, it can be replaced inexpensively, and your data transferred to the new band without having to input it again. The MyAlert Band is easy to use with simple web forms and doesn't require downloading software or apps. Almost every cell phone in the world is capable of scanning a QR code. MyAlert Band is made of silicone, which is hypoallergenic and durable. Your data is encrypted and secure, and you choose who sees it. Everyone knows someone who needs or should have a medical alert band. The MyAlert Band will provide them with an unparalleled level of safety and protection. For more information, please visit us at myalertband.com.